Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my little gym. That's right, you heard the word gym, which means you already know from what I'm saying right now and from the title that this is going to be another lightsaber workout drill routine, baby. Yes! I love doing these. And what are we doing today? Well, today we're going to be doing Journeyman Day 4, okay? Which means we got one more day after this, and then we're done with Journeyman, which is the Jedi side of classes. Now, in these Jedi side of classes, I do my best to emulate Form 3 Soresu and Form 4 Ataru. Now, you got to remember, these are 3 move sequences, so there's only so much I can work with, all right? You got to bear with me. We got to barrel through these 3 move sequences, and then once we get to the 4 move sequences, you guys will appreciate it that much more. I promise you, okay? I promise you. We just got to make it through these workouts, all right? You with me? Okay, let's do this. So, with me here today, I have the Crimson Scorpion, my first and favorite lightsaber, all right, with its fire orange blade. And like I said, we are going to be going over Journeyman Day 4. So this is basically what's going to happen. This is a cardio workout, okay? It takes about 20 to 25 minutes, minus this intro and outro portion. So what's going to happen is that after I'm done explaining what's going to happen, I am going to start a timer behind the camera, okay? For 2 minutes straight, we are going to do a warm-up. Now, during this warm-up, even though this is a one-handed saber drill routine, you don't have to use one hand if you don't want to. You know, you can use 2 hands if you want. You can mix it up, you know. Do things like that. Work on your kicks, like get out of my house. Things like that, okay? Now, if you really want to work on some footwork, you're more than welcome to. That's like the shuffling back and forth, where you're advancing and going back, okay? Or if you just want to ski back and forth, you know, just bouncing on your toes, you can do that too, okay? Another thing I like to do, and you'll see me do it in the 2-minute warm-up, is I like to take my lightsaber and I like to go like this, because it helps with my shoulders and my rotator cuffs. Just nice and slow, things like that, okay? So, after that 2-minute warm-up is done, we are going to take a 30-second break, all right? Got my notebook right here with all the moves on them. During that 30-second break, I am going to read off the first sequence to you guys. So, we're going to be in a Form 3 Soresu stance. For those of you guys who do not know, since we're going to be using our rear hand first, okay, I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand, my left hand my lead hand, okay? So we're going to use my rear hand first. The Form 3 Soresu stance looks like this. Lead hand pointed out in front, lightsaber in a standard grip, held just like this. Okay, if you want a reference, go to episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan Kenobi does this stance in his fight against General Grievous. Yes, I know I'm right about that, okay? So, we're going to get into our Form 3 Soresu stance. I'm going to tell you that we're going to do a rear jab to the head. Then we are going to do a rear elbow block left 8. Then a rear elbow block right 8. Okay, the 8 stands for the figure 8 motion. And since we are going to be doing a rear elbow something, it's going to be a reverse figure 8. So once that 30 seconds is done, I'll tell you, go ahead, get into your Soresu stance. All right, and then I'm going to guide you on the first one, okay? So step forward with your rear foot as we do a rear jab to the head. Then you're going to reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. You're going to do a rear reverse a rear reverse figure 8 block to the left as you shuffle back, and a rear reverse figure 8 block to the right as you shuffle back. Okay, I'm still getting used to saying rear reverse figure 8 block to, you know, the left or right. I'll get it though. I'll get it. Okay, and then we'll go back over the same move again. So we have 1, 2, 3. All right, and we're going to continue doing that move for 90 seconds straight. Then we are going to take another 30-second break. I'll read off to you guys the second sequence. The second sequence will mirror the first sequence. So we're going to be using our lead hand this time. So we have a lead jab to the head, lead elbow block to the right 8, lead elbow block to the left 8. Okay? So what that is, once that 30 seconds is done, I'll say go ahead, get into your form 3 Soresu stance. Step forward with your lead foot as you do a lead jab to the head. Then you're going to reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. You're going to shuffle backwards as you do a lead reverse figure 8 block to the right. Shuffle backwards as you do a lead reverse figure 8 block to the left. Okay? And I'll get set back up and I'll say, so we got 1, 2, 3. Okay? Again, we'll do that for 90 seconds straight, and then we'll take another 30-second break. The third sequence is going to be something different, all right? But the third and fourth sequences will mirror each other, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, just like that, okay? And then once we're done with that 10th sequence, I'm going to do like a little cool down. So if you guys want to join me for that, you're more than welcome to. But other than that, yeah, that'll be the end of the workout. So feel free to, go do your thing. But yeah, let's, is that everything? I think that's everything. Let's get this workout started. You guys ready? This is the second to the last day. All right, Journeyman day 4. Let me get a sip of water. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated, okay? When I tell you guys to go, begin your 2-minute warm-up. And go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, Power Rangers. Yes, I was born 1990. All right? The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That show was a godsend. I used to watch that show all the time. All right, so we still got about a minute and a half left. Less than a minute. Okay. Oh yeah. Starting you on. "30 seconds left. "7 seconds. And stop. Okay, so the first 3 move sequence, like I said, Soresu stance, rear jab head, then a rear elbow block to the left, figure 8. Out of breath. And a rear elbow block to the right, figure 8. Okay? Let me get some water real quick. Got about 10 seconds of rest. 3, 2, 1. Okay, form 3, Soresu stance. Step forward with your rear foot for that rear jab to the head. Reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt. Shuffle backwards as you do a rear reverse figure 8 block to the left. Then shuffle backwards as you do a rear reverse figure 8 block to the right. Okay? So we have 1, 2, 3. All right? So let's keep it going. We still have about a minute left. Doing these is another great thing to do. If you don't have a sparring partner, this is honestly one of the ways that I learned after I no longer had a sparring partner to duel with, is that I started doing drills. just like these, except a lot less advanced. And by that I mean very crude, rough draft kind of drills. But I did them for, had to have been at least 2 years before I started finally combining all the skills that I've learned and making videos. That's when I felt confident enough to do so. All right, 3, 2, 1, go ahead and stop. Okay. So you guys already know, Soresu stance, lead jab head, lead elbow block to the right, figure 8, lead elbow block to the left, figure 8, okay? Let's see, so there's about three of these Soresu stance ones that we're gonna do. All right, let's get ready and begin. Form 3 Soresu stance, lead hand, standard grip. Step forward with your lead foot as you do a lead jab to the head. Reverse the grip on your lightsaber hilt, shuffle backwards as you do a lead reverse figure 8 block to the right. Shuffle backwards as you do a lead reverse figure 8 block to the left. Okay? So, we have 1, 2, 3. Now, since my right hand is my dominant hand, I like to take my time when it comes to these left-handed drills, because it really does come in handy, like when you're passing your lightsaber back and forth to each other, you know. Doing these drills, they have multiple purposes, and that's just another one of them. But I hope you guys are pretty happy about me doing these workouts with you guys. Before, I didn't have the phone space. I had a very old phone, so I can only record so much. We got about 20 seconds left. I can only record so much. So I ended up only being able to show you guys what the sequences look like. I wasn't able to do the actual workout with you guys, which sucks. Because I like doing these workouts, and I want you guys to have fun doing them too. And stop. Okay, so this is going to be a brand new sequence. We got a rear back hook to the head, rear jab to the head, and then a lead front kick. Make sure you're staying hydrated, guys. We are 1/5 of the way done. Yeah, I gotta lose this belly, so I'm happy to do these drills. They definitely will help. And let us begin. So, you're going to do a stationary rear back hook to the head. Shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Then take your lead foot, using the heel, the ball of your foot on your heel. You're going to do a front kick or a Spartan kick. Make sure you're hitting them mid-stomach to chest level, okay? So, boom, like that. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. All right. Got about 55 seconds left. Plenty of time. So yeah, eventually after studying so much, all of the different lightsaber combat forms, and then plus, you know, looking at descriptions in the comics, watching them in the movies, how they play out, things like that. That's how I was able to make my own drills to begin with. 5 more seconds, come on, we can do one more. All right, go ahead, stop. So the fourth sequence will be lead back hook head, lead jab head with a rear front kick this time. But yeah, after I taught myself a bunch of stuff, I decided to mold it all together. And that's the form that you guys see when I make those shorts. And let us begin. Lead hand, standard grip. Okay? Stationary lead back hook to the head. Shuffle forwards for a lead jab to the head. Then take your rear foot, rear front kick. Okay? So, we have 1, 2, 3. Pretty easy, right? All right, good. Next one's not going to be so easy. But yeah, I blended a bunch of forms together. It mostly resembles Form 6 Nyman, since it incorporates Forms 1 through 5 anyways. But after... how do I put this? 40 seconds left. But yeah, that's what you'll see is a blend of those forms when I do shorts, and even when I make my demonstrational videos. You can tell that there's multiple forms in those 30 move sequences that you guys see. And it's partly thanks to this, because I get these 3 move sequences stuck in my head. 10 seconds left. Almost like muscle memory. So that way, when I'm actually doing these demonstrations, if I can just piece together these sequences, go ahead and stop, then yeah, that's when I really get to be creative, is piecing all of these together to make like one continuous big 30 move sequence. But okay, so Soresu style, excuse me, Soresu stance for the 5th sequence and the 6th sequence. What we're going to be doing is a rear spin pommel strike to the head, then a rear back hook to the head, and then a rear spin hook to the head. All right, 2 spins. Okay, got it. All right, Form 3 Soresu stance, rear hand standard grip. So you're going to turn clockwise as you do a rear pommel strike to the head. Then you are going to do a rear back hook head, okay? After you do that rear back hook head, continue to turn into a rear spin back hook head. All right, so it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you see where the Ataru is starting to come in, mixed with the Soresu. Now, if you really want, you can dip the blade back and forth. I'll show you guys how to do that too. Like how you see me do it in my shorts all the time. Got about 40 seconds left. So yeah, you just do this, back hook head, dip to the left. As you dip to the right, you're spinning like that, okay? I love that one. Got about 15 seconds left. There we go. 5. Stop. All right. So, Soresu stance for the 6th sequence. Lead spin pommel strike to the head, lead back hook head, and then a lead spin back hook head. Told you this one was going to be a little bit more interesting. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let us begin. So this time, you're going to turn counterclockwise, do your lead pommel strike to the head, lead back hook head. As you do that lead back hook to the head, do a lead spin back hook to the head, okay? So, we have 1, 2, 3. All right, let's keep it going. Got about a minute and 5 seconds left. Let's see if I can do the dipping blade thing. Nowhere near as good as with the right hand, but I think I'll keep trying this until I can get it right. 35 seconds. feel goofy doing it just because I never practiced this way. But it's good though. Told you, I get just as much practice out of this as you guys do, okay? Probably even more so because this is a big refresher course for me. Stop. Okay. No Soresu stance for this one. So we're going to do a rear high block into a rear hook head and a rear back hook head, okay? Excuse me. And let's begin. Rear hand, standard grip. Shuffle backwards for that rear high block. Then shuffle forwards for that rear hook to the head. Shuffle forwards for that rear back hook to the head. Okay? So, backing up once, moving forward twice. Okay? So, got about 1 minute and 5 seconds left. So another good thing about these drills is notice how we're backing up once, then advancing twice. See how we're getting to work on our footwork? We got about 30 seconds left. $20. About 10. Come on, one more. And stop. Okay, so this will mirror the 7th sequence that we just did. So lead high block, then a lead hook head, lead back hook head. Backing up once, advancing twice. And then our last two will be another Soresu stance one. Oh wait, that's the tricky one, isn't it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna like that last one. All right, let's begin. Lead hand, standard grip. Back up as shuffle backwards as you do a lead high block. Shuffle forwards for a lead hook to the head. Shuffle forwards for a lead back hook to the head. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. All right, got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. So let's keep it going. Let's see. Just so you guys know, for the 4 move sequences, I'm gonna keep the exercise at 90 seconds. But once we reach the 5 move ones, that's when I'm gonna switch it up to 2 minutes. 2 minutes of exercise, 30 seconds of rest. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up that the 4 move sequences are also going to be 90 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Ten seconds left. And stop. Okay, so we're going to be in a Soresu stance. We're going to do a rear block to the left, figure 8, rear block to the right, figure 8, then a rear jab to the head. All right, I know. So it's going to be a little tricky, all right? But we're going to end this on a good note. Okay, Go ahead, get into your Soresu stance, but this time you're going to be in about the middle of the room. Take a step back with your lead foot as you do a rear figure eight block to the left. Take a step back with your rear foot as you do a rear figure eight block to the right. Then take a step forward with your rear foot for that rear jab to the head, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, all right? Almost like a little dance. Even I need work on these. Told you guys I'm on a blade master. I just do a lot of this in my spare time. Not everybody that comes out of like the military, and yeah, I'm from a military background. I was in the Army from 2009 to 2017. People have a hard time switching back to civilian life. And I had the same exact kind of problem. But doing stuff like this keeps me out of trouble, keeps me sober. And that's all I really need. You know? For a while there, I wasn't doing too hot. 5 seconds left. And stop. But yeah, doing stuff like this, it's really helped me out with my progress. You know, recovering and stuff like that. But and I'm happy too, you know. I feel great. I feel better than I did before. It's just the belly I gotta lose. All right, I'm aiming for 17 pounds for the New Year's resolution. Let's see if I can do it. All right, but first, let's finish this last sequence. Okay, form 3 Soresu stance. Lead hand, standard grip. Take a step back with your rear foot as you do a lead figure eight block to the right. Take a step back with your lead foot as you do a lead figure eight block to the left. And you're going to take a step forward with your lead foot as you do a lead jab to the head. Okay? So we have 1, 2, 3. All right? Now for me, I already told you guys I am right hand dominant. So I'm going to take these ones nice and slow. Maybe speed up after a while and see what I got. Okay? We still got 50 seconds left. This is our last sequence. All right? So you don't have to burn yourself out if you don't want to. But now would be the time. "25 seconds. 15. 5. All right, come on. We're gonna do this last one together, okay? So we got 1, 2, 3. Nah, one more, come on. Last one, I promise. 1, 2, 3. All right, I promised you, okay? So that's it. Hold on, let me shut off this timer. There we go. Whew. All right, give you guys another good look at the Crimson Scorpion. Trying to do Jedi lightsabers for the Jedi stuff. Now, I know this looks like a Sith creation, but the fire orange blade makes everything a little bit better. All right. Now, in Legends, orange, that color of your blade, meant that you had a deep understanding between the light side and the dark side. Purple was walking that knife's edge between the light and the dark. Orange was that deep understanding of both sides of the Force. So I wish I kept Plo Koon with an orange lightsaber. It looked way better. Anyways, let me see here. Okay, so you guys can feel free to leave if you want. If not, I'm going to do a few cooldown things and then I will end the video, okay? Just a few. All right, so I'm already I already showed you guys the passing of the lightsaber back and forth like this. Okay. Alright, make sure you do it with both sides. Okay, so if this is 1, like this, 1, 2, do it about 12 times each arm. Okay. Another thing that you need to do, or that you should do, sorry, is just to roll your shoulders back. Do that about 5 times, roll them forward about 5 times, and then do the big circles 10 times. Okay? Back and forth. All right. Let's see, what else? Yeah, we did a little decent on the leg work today. Not too much. So make sure that you get your legs and your lower back. A good way to do that is to just take your hands, fold them together, push out, bend down. Try to keep your back straight for about the first 20 seconds, okay, that you count off. And then for the final 10 seconds to make 30 total, bend down as far as you possibly can. Okay, and you'll feel your back splitting apart, kind of like, but in a good way. It's helping the muscles stretch out. Okay, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna tell you guys today. I think I pretty much covered almost every stretching move, so I think I'm going to maybe do this like every other video instead now, so that way these videos aren't too long. But yeah, I'll cut it off here. We got one more day left, my friends. One more day left of Journeyman, and then we can finally move on to Jarkai, which is dual wielding for those of you who do not know. And we'll have a 5-day rotation of that. It's going to be very similar to this, except we're going to be dual wielding, okay? Still 3 move sequences, all right? But it will be fun, I promise, all right? So yeah, that's all the time I got for today. I'm Darth and Magnus. May the Force be with you. And may that balance keep you, my friends. See, gotta represent Eternal Brotherhood of Balance. If you have questions about that, let me know, okay? But yeah, you guys, take care. I'll see you guys in the next one.